What's going on, guys? BouseFeenux here, and yesterday there was a small dev stream that took place and there was some interesting information. Now, I apologize for not covering it sooner, but yesterday was Thanksgiving in the US and I actually had to step out of my video making dungeon to interact with real people. Anyway, I'll try to keep this video short as there isn't a whole lot to cover, and most of you are probably recovering from turkey comas and tallying up your sweet Black Friday loot, so let's get on with it. First up, there are a few events going on you should be aware of. Starting today, Extra XP Weekend is back, and that'll be running from the 24th to the 27th of November. Along with that, there's also a tribute event where we as a community need to win as many tribute matches as possible. Lastly, there's an event playlist where you can play Tribute on Market Town as much as you want. And now for the big news. After being released for a few weeks, the dev team has finally compiled enough precious data to decide that Shaman maybe is a little bit too strong. As such, they've laid out a list of tweaks to the character that are supposedly coming very soon. That list reads like this. Wildcat's Rage block recovery is being increased from 700 milliseconds to 800 milliseconds. This is Shaman's dash heavy attack, and if someone blocks it after the patch, it'll take her slightly longer to recover. What I'll be curious to see is that if blocking this attack means a guaranteed guard break on the Shaman, similar to how Gladiator and Valkyrie's dashing light attacks work. If you block those, you get a free guard break. But anyway, next up, all of Shaman's pounce attacks are having their stamina feint cost increased from 10 to 24, which is a huge difference. This kind of reminds me of when Centurion was able to feint his attacks a ton of times in succession without getting out of stamina. I don't feel like this is a huge nerf, but it'll definitely make her a lot less cheesy. On top of this though, Wildcat's Rage, Swiftness, and Wildcat's Pounce have all had their damage values reduced from 25 down to 20. In line with that, Neutral Heavy Damage, which in layman's terms is just a heavy opener attack, will have its damage reduced to 27, down from 33. And lastly, Predator's Hunger, which is the non-blood trance pounce attack, is having its range reduced from 2 meters to 1 meter. This is the big one that a lot of people were upset about. The tracking on this move was way too forgiving, and even if you dodged it, you'd still get hit sometimes. They're basically just writing this one off as a bug, and it should be fixed in the coming patch. But that is about everything newsworthy, folks. In terms of these nerfs, I feel like they're doing it right this time. We're not really getting a Warlord situation here where she's completely getting destroyed and pretty much just becomes unplayable, so I think we can be at least thankful for that. We'll see what the coming weeks bring, but until then, I'll keep you guys updated as always. As for future content though, I'll be getting back into Dauntless here next week as they've just released a huge update with a new weapon and a bunch of other mechanics, and soon the Monster Hunter World Beta goes live as well, and I'm really hyped for that. If you guys have been watching my videos, I've been talking a lot about it. But if you found this video helpful, don't forget to leave a like down below, and if you're new here, get subscribed for more content. Until next time though, I'm BouseFeenux. I'll see you at the next one, and as always, thank you so much for watching.